Welcome to this 15-minute morning stretch. I'm Devi and we're going to get started in child's pose. So come on to hands and knees, settle the hips back, stretch the arms out in front, forehead to the earth. Modify as you need to, make it work for your body, and take it easy if anything doesn't feel right. You can always rest here in child's pose if any of the postures don't feel good to you. We're going to come up now to hands and knees and lift the chest. Take a little back bend, lift your gaze, and exhale to round the spine. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin toward the chest. And inhaling, roll the shoulders back, feel the spine coming into a back bend, and exhaling and rounding. Feel the length of the back of your neck. And inhaling, last time here, coming into downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lift up the hips, 3 breaths. Your downward dog here, legs can be hips width or wider or narrower. And now we're going to bend the knees and step or hop forward and right into this Uttanasana, forward bend, hanging over the legs. Breathing here. Hold opposite elbows if it feels good. Might help release the spine a little more. You could turn the head side to side to help remind your neck to relax, and see if you can get the feeling that your head is just hanging here like a weight, like a pendulum. All right, release the arms down now, bending your knees and slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time until you get all the way up to standing. And place the palms together in front of your heart. Feet hips width or wider or narrower as you like. And exhale the breath, moving into our first sun salutation, inhaling and gathering the arms above the head, palms together. Lift your gaze up to your thumbs. You can take a little back bend here if it feels good. And as you exhale, open the arms, dive forward. You can bend your knees on the way down if you wish, and lift up. Hands can be on the floor or on the shins if that's easier. Blocks under the hands can also help. And exhaling, bend the knees and step it back all the way into Chaturanga Dandasana. Hovering over the ground for a moment and then just rest all the way to the ground. Now lift up your chest, taking it into baby cobra pose. Hands are going to hover just above the earth, and this morning let's lift the legs up as well. Spread your toes out, feeling the back body engage, the sacrum, the lower back, middle back, back of the neck even, and between the shoulder blades. And now release it back down and press your hips up and back into downward dog. And breathe. You can always bend your knees in downward dog as much as you like. Sometimes it feels good to bend them more than you need to get a little more lift out of the sitting bones. Let's try that. And now we're going to bend them even more to gaze forward and take a step or a jump to the top of the mat. Coming into the halfway lift, lengthen the spine, and exhale, release down. Hang the head, chin toward the chest. Sweep the arms out to either side, come all the way up to stand, palms together over the head, lift the gaze up, maybe that little back bend again, and exhale the hands to the heart. Inhaling, second sun salutation, we exhale into the forward bend. And inhaling halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back right into Chaturanga Dandasana, and you can come all the way to the belly or hover as you come into upward dog or cobra pose. Good, downward facing dog. And bending the knees, lift the gaze, step or jump forward to the top of the mat, lengthen the heart, and exhale, release down, chin to the chest, sweep the arms around and all the way up, palms together over the head, and bring them down to the heart. And bend the knees and reach the fingers toward the earth. And Utkatasana, lift the arms up, keep the hips low. Inhale here, and exhale, palms together, forward bend, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Step or jump back, chaturanga. You can always do your chaturangas with the knees on the ground or do the full push-up. And now cobra or upward dog. And downward dog. Child's pose instead if you'd rather rest at this time. And from here, take your right leg up and back, three-legged dog pose. Exhale, step this right leg all the way forward into a lunge. Let the back knee come down to the ground. And sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Sinking down through the hips, lifting up through the heart. And take this right hand down to the hip and elbow across the knee, twist to your right and bring your palms together on your right side. Feel free to lift the back leg, lengthen the back leg if you like. You can gaze up to the sky or wherever your head and gaze feels right. Good, let's bring it back to the center and stepping back into plank pose. And exhale with or without the knees, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. And exhale, step it forward. Drop the back knee to the ground. Sweep the arms up over the head. 3 breaths. Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Good, take this left hand to the hip and the right elbow across the knee, palms together on the left side. Twist. And releasing hands to the floor and step back into plank. You can skip the vinyasa or move through chaturanga, up dog, and downward dog. Inhale your breath and bend the knees, step or jump forward to the top of the mat, lengthen your heart. Exhale, release down, chin toward the chest, relax the head. Sweep the arms out, bend the knees, back into Utkatasana. Good, and now palms together, right back into Uttanasana, hang over the legs. Halfway up, inhale, and step or jump back into chaturanga, with or without the knees. Inhale up, and exhale, downward dog, child's pose again if you need to rest. Lift the right leg up and back. Step the leg forward, drop the back heel to the ground. Warrior 1 now. 3 breaths. And open the arms out and take the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers behind you and open up your chest. Take a little back bend, lift your gaze. And now exhale, hinging at the hips, take the heart down toward the earth on the inside of your right knee. Lift the arms up and away from the back. Good, and release the hands to the floor on the inside of the foot. Drop the back knee to the ground and come down, elbows to the earth if that works for you, or staying up on straight arms. And this knee could come out to the side if you feel good about that, or you could walk the foot out to the side. Taking a few breaths here. Good, coming back up, hands on either side of the front foot, and step back to plank. Inhale the breath, exhale with or without the knees, and coming into cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up and back behind you, and step it forward. Warrior 1, drop the back heel, sweep the arms up. Breathing. Take the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers, open up the shoulders, take a little back bend, lift your gaze, and exhale, hinging at the hips, come inside the knee, lift the arms away from the back. Good, and taking the hands now on the inside of the foot, let the back knee come down to the ground. And your choice here, hands, elbows, letting the left knee or foot come out. And come on back up, hands on either side of the front foot, lift the back leg and step back into plank. Inhale here and moving through your vinyasa, inhaling into your back bend and exhaling, downward dog. And bending the knees, step or jump forward to the top of the mat, lengthen the heart, exhale, release down, chin to the chest. And bend the knees, sweep the arms over the head, Utkatasana pose. And palms together, bending forward, back into Uttanasana, chin toward the chest. Lengthen your heart, inhale, and step or jump back. You can skip the vinyasa and move straight to dog, or move through your vinyasa. And once you find your way back into dog pose, we're going to take the right leg up and back. And this time, open up the hip. And I like to TP my right hand here. Helps the hip open a little bit more in my body. And then take this knee all the way forward into sleeping swan or pigeon pose as it's called. And take it into a lift to begin with, lengthening the heart up. And now exhaling down onto the elbows. Maybe all the way onto the forehead. And coming back up and swing this back leg around to the front. Take the left foot onto the outside of the right thigh. And now taking your right arm up into the air, left hand behind you. Inhale your breath and twist, elbow across the knee. You can use your left hand behind you on the ground for a little leverage. And using your right elbow against the outside of the knee for leverage as well. Great, releasing out of the twist. Take this top leg, send it back, left leg back, moving through a vinyasa or just to downward dog as you wish. And from dog again, we take the left leg up and back and open up the hip. Let the knee bend, the foot hangs toward the opposite side. Inhale, lift the knee up a little higher, and now take it forward into sleeping swan on the second side. Relaxing forward. Coming back up, sit over onto the left hip, bring the back leg around to the front for the seated twist. So your right foot plants down on the ground on the opposite side of the left knee. Left arm reaches up, inhale the breath, and exhale. Left elbow across the knee, right hand behind you on the floor. And enjoy the twist. Inhale and exhaling, releasing back to the center. Take both legs in front of you and settle onto your back for a nice, well-deserved Savasana. Spreading yourself out, arms and legs. Make yourself totally comfortable. And take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And stay here as long as you'd like. I'm going to leave you here and say namaste. See you next time. And thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and if you did, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other yoga videos. And I will see you next time.